Hey, and welcome to the Luxious. Today we're going to talk about the 10 countries where you can start a new life. People have been faced with several challenging issues in life. Some of these challenges break them so much that the only best thing to think of at that point will be to change the environment and go to a place where they meet new faces, friends, career, and so on. They feel this new environment will help them have a better grip on life and bounce back to their normal being. Nevertheless, there are other reasons that could make one think of changing an environment. For example, a man could feel the grass is greener on the other side of life. Hence this reason for wanting to get a glimpse of how green it is over there. He wants to try his luck with new opportunities or just to find happiness in a faraway land. Also, some people just do not like the idea of living in a particular place for a very long time. Therefore, changing environment will be just fine for them. This city-state is the world's richest country. Living in Monaco means you become neighbors with some of the most influential people in the world. Monaco is known as rich people's favorite tax haven, and for good reason. If you cannot find a house to buy, you can always buy a yacht and live in the Monaco Marina. The beautiful country of New Zealand is 9th on our list. A newcomer will feel the benefits of the country's laid-back lifestyle, with more free time after work to experience the adventure capital of the world's huge variety of activities. All this leads to most new citizens experiencing a better quality of life and better mental well-being than in their home country. In many of the surveys done, New Zealand comes out near the top for work-life balance and political stability. Add to that a high level of safety and friendliness among citizens, and this is one country that expats may never want to leave. People living in the Netherlands are some of the happiest people in the world. This might come as a result of liberal policies, good food, and amazing beverages. Its capital city, Amsterdam, is one of the most popular destinations for expatriates. Most of them come here looking for jobs in several services, such as health and welfare, trade, transport, business, and communication. It is also one of the healthiest destinations you could pick. If you put aside the rather high crime rate compared to other countries and the fact that anything that has to do with government is corrupt, Jamaica is quite an amazing destination. You can literally drop off the radar here, enjoy a cool pina colada on the beach while listening to your favorite music. And hey, there's reggae as well. Indonesia offers a peaceful life and tropical weather. This country is perfect for you to start a new life that is all about reconnecting with your inner peace through the beauty of nature. Bali is Indonesia's most popular island with a relatively low cost of living. The United Arab Emirates, or UAE, is not just popular among Middle Eastern countries. People from around the world decided to start a new life in UAE, especially Dubai, for its high quality of living and friendly tax policies. UAE's political and economic situations are relatively stable. Interestingly, about 80% of people living in the UAE are foreigners. The majority of people who reside in the UAE pitch their tents in Dubai or Abu Dhabi. Most of them have come to take up jobs in construction companies, while some are just domestic workers who take care of families with busy parents. However, there are some who just came for the sole aim of doing business. Whatever your reasons may be, the UAE is a place you can settle down with zero income tax to pay. With this, there has been a drastic increase in income, and one's wallet can grow fat overnight just by living and working in this oil-rich country. UAE also provides standard healthcare both in private and government hospitals. If there is an emergency, required treatment for stabilizing the patient is free. And how about the cost of living? Well, the average living cost is around $3,000 for a family of 4 and $800 for a single person. What are the reasons to start a new life in Mexico? It's warm, beautiful weather, of course, and its low living costs are just part of it. The people in Mexico are friendly. To start a new life here means that you're looking for a life that is more flexible without going too far from the US border. Enticed by the colorful culture and convinced to stay by friendly locals, Vietnam is a great choice for you if you want to start a new life. This is largely due to its strong financial security and positive work-life balance, plus its welcoming environment for newcomers. Most expats surveyed said they were able to quickly adjust to the way of life there, feeling at home within the first few months of arriving. We're sure the country's striking natural beauty helps a little bit too. If you're looking for a stable life among orderly people, Singapore is the answer. Singapore is also known as the Fine City due to its unique and tight regulations. The city-state of Singapore has always been one of the best countries for newcomers to live and work. Education can be a major concern when relocating with kids, but not in Singapore, which earns high marks when it comes to quality of schools. The parents enjoy the move too. Singapore ranks first for both job security and wage growth, so it's got all those numbers going for it. But what about the katong laksa, chili crab, and char kway teow? Let's be real, the actual reason expats love Singapore so much lies within the culinary paradises of its hawker centers. The Bahamas is among the few countries which have no income tax. Compared to other Caribbean islands, the Bahamas is relatively less expensive when it comes to living costs. The downside of this country is the medical infrastructure, so you need to take that into consideration. The Bahamas caters to a wide range of people wanting to make the islands their home. The population ranges from world travelers and retirees to the rich and glamorous. The Bahamas has a sizable expat community, with people from different walks of life, professions, and economic levels. Doctors, bankers, and teachers have all settled down on the islands. Some live here on short contracts or assignments, while others settle down permanently. Many of the sectors on the island also regularly recruit foreigners. A sense of community is an important aspect for many newcomers. Everyone who moves to a different country likes to feel a sense of belonging. The Bahamas has a significant expat community that serves as a support system for new people. The locals too are friendly and welcoming. Living in the Bahamas will expose you to the practice of self-expression, which is a part of every Bahamian. Bahamians love to express themselves through art, music, and dance. There is also a sense of pride for their culture, with music being an integral part of it. Across the islands, you are likely to hear music such as African rhythms, Caribbean calypso, and Goombay music, which is a traditional form of music unique to the Bahamas. Goombay is practiced through storytelling and dance. The music itself is created by beating on a goatskin drum. Due to the European colonial influences, the Bahamians also have many English folk songs. The Bahamas serves as a tax haven since it does not have a capital gains tax, inheritance tax, personal tax, or gift tax. And not to mention, it is one of the most preferred tax havens for residents of the US and also of European countries. Business people flock to the islands as it provides offshore banking and registration of offshore companies. Offshore companies or people with offshore bank accounts have no tax liability at all for income earned outside of the jurisdiction. The Bahamas was among the first Caribbean countries to adopt stringent banking secrecy laws. The flora and fauna-rich Bahamas enables you to explore the different islands on different parts of the archipelago. Tourism is the main source of income on the bigger islands, but the smaller family islands are more secluded. This allows expat residents the opportunity to experience the laid-back lifestyle away from the crowds. Those who want to get away from the hustle and bustle of daily life will find the family islands to be a haven. If you like our channel, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon. Your suggestions and comments are very important for us, so feel free to leave a comment and tell us where would you like to live and why.